You know you finna get all this validation and then all this money from dudes. Dudes are financing your life. But Lord forbid a guy break his neck checking you out.
I have glanced people in the gym. Sometimes I'm just watching a guy with his weights. I'm like, is he really gonna be able to lift all that?
There's some buff guys. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Look at all that. Look at all that I'm doing. It's hard to call, like, you're putting your own narrative on it, like, oh, this dude is checking me out. Like, what else is around you? Maybe he's looking at a better looking girl.
That story is regarding a girl named Jessica Fernandez who has taken to Twitter and to TikTok to recount a horrific experience that she had at the gym. I'll read you her tweets. She wrote, "This guy kept making me extremely uncomfortable at the gym. This is why I'll end up crying on stream because I feel so grossed out at times.
Men are pigs.
The amount of sexualization I experience. Hopefully, this spreads awareness for girls who experience this type of treatment at the gym." She also tweeted, "I mind my business and make sure to look unapproachable because I am only there to film gym vlogs and work on my profession in the gym. I wouldn't be doing this for attention at all. I don't trust random strangers. No person should. You don't know their intentions. I can see how this makes me look like I have an inflated ego.
Yeah, but how
I'm
can you trust anyone?
Girl in a beauty standard sense, and I get extremely sexually harassed online, and it makes trusting random strangers that approach me trigger my trauma, which is why I respond this way. I am also extremely antisocial, and being hit on is never a compliment to me. I don't like to be approached. I haven't dated for a year because I despise being sexualized.
A year?
It happens anyway, and I get frustrated.
That's what you've been doing for a year.
It's normal for girls to feel this way because it happens often." Yeah, that sounds like a girl who experienced a trauma.
That sounds serious.
Definitely. That sounds like a girl who experienced a trauma at the gym. And so, obviously, we all wanted to know, what did this guy do? And thankfully, she had a video. She was recording him. You're not going to believe it, guys. He glanced at her, I think 5 times. Let's actually watch this video. It's just so insane.
It's one of these. Not again.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate when they say this. It's so uncomfortable.
Weirdos. I hate weirdos too.
Feral.
So far, he hasn't stared.
He's glanced, and she's screaming, "Feral, feral, feral."
Catch people. Act. Oh, this is nothing.
For someone who is traumatized and has trust issues and hates being stared at by weirdos or coming across weirdos at the gym, your gym outfit is awfully tight. I'm noticing there's more skin than there is fabric of clothing. Like, are you not aware that if you get dressed up and look all sexy, you're gonna get some attention? Like, it really doesn't seem like you're hiding your body. And dudes stare. Like, how old are you? Dudes stare. Dudes like women. Like, I know this isn't news to you. So why are you calling this guy out for doing a perfectly good testosterone fueled response? And he's glanced over twice.
It's a lot of time passing.
We're gonna move on to the 35 now. I want you to watch very carefully.
He has not looked at her. Oh my gosh. He stared. He did not stare, actually. He glanced. She caught him glancing her way.
It's hard to call. Like, you're putting your own narrative on it. Like, oh, this dude is checking me out. Like, what else is around you? Maybe he's looking at a better looking girl. Maybe he's waiting for you to be done with that platform. Right? You fast forward it, so I don't know. Maybe he's just waiting for you to be done. Oh my gosh, at the gym, this is the thing. At the gym, you are vigilant to get on a platform or workout equipment. Like, you just want to beat the other person to it. Like, most cases, I'm not gonna be like, hey, let me know when you're done. No, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna be introverted, not say anything, and then just swoop in as soon as they're finished. That's most cases. He's probably looking over because he needs to use the platform or this equipment. Or he's staring at you, but we wouldn't know. You're just putting your own spin on it. But if someone's looking at me, first of all, I'm gonna take the compliment. Yeah, that's right. Look at all that. Look at all that I'm doing. But in most cases, as soon as I leave, they come up to me like, "Oh, you're done? You good?" I'm like, yeah, bro, go for it. That's most cases.
way. And if you're wondering why he's glancing, he's now glanced about 4 times. He walks over and he asks her if she needs help putting the big weight on the barbell. And she says no. And then you don't see him again. So he comes over.
Sounds nice.
You see him glance about 5 times as she's starting to adjust the weight. Then he comes over and he asks her, do you need help? And she says, no, I'm fine. It's all good. It's all fine, whatever. And she's having a full internal breakdown, calling him feral. So much so that she took to Twitter to document this man essentially being kind and asking her if she needed help with the weight.
And she edited the video.
How do people not feel compelled to defend men when circumstances like this happen? This guy.
Wait, hold on. She's having this traumatic experience, right? And she's still at the gym, like she won't leave. In fact, she seems pretty aggressive. Like her monologue by herself is pretty aggressive. Like F this dude, you know, F other guys like this. Let me just work out. You know, no, I don't need your help. Mind your business. She seems fine. Like, trauma aside, I'd feel like there'd be when it comes to real traumatized victims, there's fear. She doesn't seem all that afraid. One, but two, like she did all that editing to a video. You would imagine that some people in that circumstance just want to get past it and move on with their lives, but no, she wanted to make a solid point. She wanted to hammer it home. She's a content creator. I get it. Yeah, document your life. Go for it. But to just put the dude on blast, like you could have blurred out the face. Well, that wouldn't have helped your point because you're trying to say that he's staring.
When circumstances like this happen, this guy is at the gym minding his business. When you're at the gym, you will glance the other way. Mm-hmm. I have glanced people in the gym. Sometimes I'm just watching a guy with his weights. I'm like, is he going to be able to lift all that?
There's some buff guys.
Glancing 5 times. I mean, these were not stares. A stare would indicate that he had to have held the look for longer than 3 seconds. He doesn't. It's a glance.
Yeah.
As in checking your surroundings, but it's her way. And then he sees her with this very big barbell, offers if she needs help. She says no, and he walks away. We never see him again. But this has represented some trauma for her. Maybe something's happened to her. You're thinking maybe something happened in her history that makes her fearful of men. Don't mind the fact that she's dressed in the shortest possible shorts that you could possibly find to go to the gym. Yeah. I'm not saying she can't, but I'm saying for someone that says she absolutely hates all forms of attention from men, you would wonder, why would you wear this?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch, people experiencing PTSD, but if your words aren't congruent with your actions, then you're just dumb. You're dumb and you will get no sympathy from I.
Right? Are you expecting people not a woman? I would look at a person that was wearing shorts that was this short, right? Just because I'm wondering how far can you get that up your butt before you have a wedgie. So it's just, I'm curious, how far can you get your butt before you have a wedgie? I'm not trying to sexualize her. I'm just,
I'm telling you. These shorts, these skin tight shorts or pants that are for going to the gym for women, they're designed for people to stare at their ass. Like there'd be arrows pointing at it, or just the design. There'd be little designs, except for the cheek part. The cheek part is exposed, or it's intentionally designed to leave, the ass crack of the ass showing. You could just see every crevice of the ass, every lining, every detail. You can see a hair going through the shorts. They're designed for people to stare at, and they bought them because they're like, you know what? I think I would look good in that. I think my ass would look great. I will be the textbook representation of the peach emoji. Some of these shorts are designed for people to stare at, but oh Lord forbid, you actually get got stared at. Real quick, from that angle, can he only see the back of her head? There's not much going on. Like from his angle, you could get a good glimpse at her knees, her shoulder, and her nose. In the back of her head. What can he be staring at? He's not staring at your ass because your ass is facing downwards, and you have that platform you're leaning up against. What could he be staring at? And if I think she mentions that there's a mirror in front of her, why would he? I don't know. If I can see that you see me, I'm probably not gonna look at it. So what is she tripping for? It makes no sense. You must have a nice back of the head.
I'm not trying to sexualize her. I'm just, curious. Just curious.
It's a valid question.
But no, guys, it gets worse. So Jessica Fernandez, who was so traumatized by this man glancing 5 times and then asking her if she needed help with her weight, it turns out that if you want to, you can subscribe to her fan house. If you're wondering what fan house is, you can pay $9.99 a month.
Oh.
Here is actually what she's pinned to her fan house. Hey everyone, welcome to my fan house. From group chats with the community to direct messaging me, respectfully please, to pay per view content and special requests. Rather than the tiers on Patreon where you wait for content, you can get it how you want, when you want. I hope this platform is able to bring the community together and provide a place for friendships to blossom. Friendships is looking for
mixed signals
as she is dressed in a
mixed
Playboy bunny costume.
Signals.
Yeah.
Women, why are you like this? Why do you say one thing and then do the other? Help me out. She is going online saying, I hate creeps. Let me mind my own business. Let me just go to the gym for me and move on with my life. I don't want attention. Don't give me attention. It's disgusting. It's never a compliment to me, ever. And then you provocatively dress like a bunny and say, hey, subscribe for some pay-per-view content. Essentially, this is her OnlyFans, right? A justifiable OnlyFans, a Walmart OnlyFans. This is how she justifies, hey, just because I want to garner validation and attention and money online does not mean I actually want any interactions in person. She's trying to say that the effect has nothing to do with the cause. I'm doing this for me. Girl, you know what you're doing. And that's why you're posed and dressed like that, hands on your titties. That is why you're posed like that and leaning up like that. Because you know you finna get all this validation and then all this money from dudes. Dudes are financing your life. But Lord forbid a guy break his neck checking you out.
As she is dressed in a Playboy bunny costume. Yeah, she's in a Playboy bunny costume, holding her breasts, wearing stockings, and bending over with bunny ears. You guys know how much I hate bunnies. Well, Jessica Fernandez is wearing bunny ears.
I like bunnies.
And by the way, I want to be very clear.
And
even though
girls.
she's dressed seductively, holding her breasts, and wearing a Playboy
And
bunny
bunny
costume
girls.
in this pay-per-view subscription service fan house,
Just not dumb
she
house.
does not want your attention. If you think she looks a little suggestive there, then the fault is on you.
Yeah.
Because what's wrong with you? Why would you look at a girl in a Playboy bunny costume? Everybody knows that the Playboy bunnies were doing things that were highly
Wholesome.
moral at Hugh Hefner's house. They moved in with that 80-year-old millionaire and hopped around like bunnies and kissed him and called themselves his girlfriend because they were setting the bar for morality.
Yeah, don't be a bigot. Don't be a bigot. If you question her, you're misogynistic. You're an asshole. You're most likely you're white heterosexual cisgendered male. Just mind your business. Keep your thoughts to yourself. You don't get to have a say, right? Clearly, her inspirations are God-fearing women.
Because they were deeply faithful Christians. That's why. And if you think otherwise, if you've maybe watched a documentary and saw that they were all on drugs and they were all sleeping around, and a lot of these women went on to speak about all the disgusting things that they did, shame on you. Because Jessica Fernandez is not wearing that costume for that reason, just like she doesn't wear her booty shorts, barely booty shorts, for that reason as well. She does it because she's scared of guys. All I can say to that, Jessica, is you are the reason I hate modern feminism. And you are the reason that people like Andrew Tate exist.
Oh,
I
she
guarantee
went
you
there.
know that guy's probably listening to He's probably listening to Andrew Tate in his ears, who is saying it's okay to be a man because you have people that are pretending that everything you do makes you a predator. You're not allowed to exist. If you glance, you are wrong. So when somebody comes around and says, no, you are right, and gives you the opposite sort of extreme, it's likely that men are going to lean toward that because women are acting insane. She is everything that is wrong with modern feminism. I'm sure she'll get a bunch of subscriptions for people to not look at her in her Playboy bunny costume.
Dave Chappelle said, you may not be a hooker, but if you're wearing a hooker's outfit,